If you or a loved one enjoy cycling, stay tuned for some important safety information.
Welcome to the YouTube channel of Michael J. Swanson. Michael is the author of How David Beats Goliath and is the CEO of Advocate Capital. And now, here's Michael.
Well, I don't know about you, I enjoy cycling, and so do a lot of my family members. So I've asked experienced personal injury attorney Sean Claggett from Las Vegas to join us today to share with us some important information about cycling safety. Sean, welcome.
How you doing?
Doing great. Hey, I know you're a cyclist as well. You told me just this morning you did 25 miles on the roadways. So tell us what's happening in your area and share with us any safety information you might be able to help us with.
Sure. In Las Vegas, we've been having, unfortunately, way too many fatalities. And it's happening because a combination of events occurring at the same time. One being the motorists are not respecting the cyclist and the laws that we have in Nevada. In Nevada, we have a 3-foot law that requires all motorists to stay at least 3 feet away from bicyclists as they're passing the bicyclist. Other states have similar laws, but increase it to 5 feet if it's a commercial vehicle. So you have a 3-foot and a 5-foot law. We're currently lobbying for the 5-foot law to take effect here in Nevada. We have a website dedicated to this called give5feet.com. It's a very important issue, and it's an important issue that cyclists need to understand and motorists need to understand, and we all need to raise awareness for that safety law.
So if I'm driving down the road and I see a cyclist up ahead, what should I keep in mind?
Well, as a motorist, if you have another lane available, it's best to move to the left-hand lane and to give the cyclist as much room as possible. But if you're in a situation where it's one lane each direction, you're not allowed to pass the cyclist unless it's safe to do so. And in Nevada, we define that as having at least 3 feet between your vehicle and the cyclist. Wow. And so the moral of that story is slow down, take your time, and leave enough space.
Yeah. Now, what about the other end? If I'm on a road bike and I'm cycling along, what are some things that are important to keep in mind?
Well, you need to obey the laws yourself. Oftentimes, cyclists have a bad reputation in towns because so many cyclists don't follow the safety rules. They don't stop at the stop signs. They run red lights. They pass cars that are stopped in between stopped cars. All the type of behavior that is dangerous, but it's also irritating to the motorist. And so it's a two-way street, and cyclists need to respect the laws, and the motorists need to respect the laws. And obviously the motorists are in a position where if there is a wreck, the person that will be most hurt and or killed is the cyclist. So you need to give the person on the bicycle, you need to give them a lot of respect and respect their safety. Because if there is a wreck, unfortunately the cyclist will get the short end of the stick on that.
Right, absolutely. Well, thanks for sharing that. We'll put a link to that website below this video on YouTube so people can access that website. Is it Give3Feet?
Give5feet.com.
Okay, we'll be sure to link to that. Now, Sean, if someone had a question about any of these topics or cycling safety, or maybe even thought they needed a lawyer, how would they get a hold of you?
You can go to claggettlaw.com and visit our website.
Okay.
And on the website, we'll have all of our contact information. You can contact us on a toll-free number, a local number here in Las Vegas, or via email.
Fantastic. We'll be sure to link to your website as well. Hey, thanks for joining us today.
You bet. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Send your questions or comments to Michael at mike@howdavidbeatsgoliath.com.